I am here today to do your September reading. Please do ignore any background mess or my belly if it pops out. I've just got a little crop top on because it's hot and I'm stuck in the house today, so I don't want to get too sweaty. I'm going to start with overall energies. I'm going to pull 7 cards today for what you need to know in September, and we will clarify all of these cards. I'm just going to get all of my decks out. Probably should have done this before I pressed record, but hey ho. One day I will learn. Right, this is my clarifying deck. This is my deck. Let's get overall energy for you. What does Sagittarius need to know for the month of September? What does Sagittarius need to know for the month of September? What does Sagittarius need to know? A time to give rather than take. What I will do as well is I will read the meaning of this card out to you at the end of the reading. But a time to give rather than take. Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know during the month of September? Oh, goodness me. The 9 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, and the 8 of Cups. The 6 of Cups. The Hermit. The 7 of Cups in reverse. 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay, one more for Sagittarius, please. Okay, they've given me 2 more. We have got the 7 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, and on the bottom of the deck you have got the 10 of Cups. And I can also see the Queen of Cups poking out, so we will talk about that in a minute. A time to give rather than take. I feel like this is like an energy though of like needing to give to yourself. It looks like there's something difficult that you've been moving through. We've got a lot of quite heavy energy here in this reading. So the 9 of Wands is like you feeling very like battle weary, but 9s are coming to the end of something. So whatever it is that has been a struggle, you are going to come out of this. You're going to come to the other side of this. Then we have the 8 of Swords. So the 8 of Swords is usually to do with ourselves, keeping ourselves like mentally trapped. So this can be an energy of self-criticism, self-entrapment, not really knowing your self-worth, things like that. And then we have the 8 of Cups, which is leaving something behind to walk into a new, brighter future. The 6 of Cups is an energy of nostalgia, something coming back around. So we will clarify this in a minute. And then we have the Hermit here, which I feel like is you needing to seek answers from within, but we will find out soon. The 7 of Cups in reverse. So there may be a difficult decision that needs to be made that has created like a lot of confusion that you've been putting off. This feels like an energy of like putting that off, not wanting to make that decision now, not wanting to just like, it's an energy of like putting it off is how I'm feeling. And then for your last 2 cards, you have the 7 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. So the 7 of Pentacles is like investing in something, but it could be something that's quite hurtful to you. Or wanting to give to a situation that has been hurtful. The Ten of Cups and the Queen of Cups poking out. So this again is like an energy of like happy families and just wanting to be emotionally secure and emotionally stable. Let's get some clarifiers so we can get some idea of what's going on here. Please clarify the Nine of Wands for Sagittarius. Clarify the Nine of Wands for Sagittarius. The Five of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Okay, this feels like an energy of like feeling like you've been left out in the cold. Five of Pentacles can usually mean that. Can also be like financial difficulty or like some sort of financial hurdle that you have come to. But the Two of Wands is quite a positive energy. It's like planning for the future. Again, it could be to do with a choice that needs to be made. There's an energy of feeling left out in the cold, feeling left out, feeling exhausted. Clarify the Eight of Swords for Sagittarius, please. The Eight of Swords is clarified by the Two of Pentacles. Again, this is like another choice. There's quite a lot of twos here. Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles. There's also two eights as well and two sevens, so these numbers might be significant to you. The Two of Pentacles is like, with the Eight of Swords, feels like an energy of like you trying to balance things out but feeling like you've got quite a lot on your plate, or feeling like you're not in a position where you can give to something. Clarify the Eight of Cups for Sagittarius. The Eight of Cups is clarified by the Lovers in reverse. So again, like, Lovers can be a choice. So there's a lot of like, there's a decision that needs to be made, I feel like. But also the Lovers in reverse could mean you've given up on a connection. With this Eight of Cups, like you're in two minds as to whether to leave this behind, it feels like. Clarify the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is clarified by the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. So somebody could be coming back round that you feel a little bit guarded against, like you feel the need to protect yourself with this Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. There's an energy of like feeling guarded, needing to protect yourself when this person comes back around. Clarify the Hermit. Clarify the Hermit. The Hermit is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. So the Hermit, clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, feels like an energy of you wanting to be alone, like not wanting to deal with somebody else at this current time. Wanting to be alone, go within yourself, wanting to work on your stability and your independence. Wanting to remain single. So there may be someone in your energy that is a little bit pushy, maybe. For some reason that's coming through. Like a pushy energy that wants to take from you, or wants to wants an answer from you. Why is the Seven of Cups in reverse? So the Seven of Cups is in reverse because the Nine of Cups is in reverse too. This feels like not getting what you want. You're not getting what you want out of the situation, so you may be feeling like it's time to move on. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords. This almost feels like you've invested your time into something. Yeah, clarified by the Four of Cups. You've invested a lot of time and energy into something, maybe a connection, maybe a career, something in your life that you've invested a lot of time and energy into, and you are not getting what you want. If anything, you're just getting hurt. And so there could be like a new opportunity coming through, because the Four of Cups can mean that there's like an opportunity that you might miss if you're not careful. But this is like you contemplating almost on, I'm getting should I stay or should I go come through. I think we've had that before in one of your readings, or it might be another sign that I had that come through. Should I stay or should I go is coming through. So there's a choice that needs to be made on a situation in your life where you're feeling like stuck on making a decision. You're not sure what to do for the best, but currently it's hurting you. You feel like you've invested a lot of energy, and you're feeling you might be feeling quite bored or fed up with like how things are going. You're not getting what you want out of this situation. So there may be a necessary need to move away from this. Let's see if there is any advice. What advice can you give to Sagittarius for the month of September? What is Sagittarius's advice for September? What is Sagittarius's advice? The Hierophant. So there may be somebody that you can learn from or gain advice from. I'm getting sage wisdom coming through. There's someone in your life that has sage wisdom that you can gain some sort of like learning or mentorship from. I feel like you're being asked to turn to that person, gain advice from that person because they know what they're talking about. Clarify the Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant. The Four of Wands. Oh my goodness, the Hierophant and the Four of Wands together feels like marriage, but this doesn't feel like, or it could be that maybe you were expecting more from a connection that just hasn't gone the way that you wanted it to. There's an energy of celebration. This person that can give you advice or give you some sort of wisdom is someone who will help you move towards a better an energy where you're going to be able to celebrate. I hope that makes sense. And then you've got Strength on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I see you moving towards, with the Ten of Cups as well on the bottom of the deck, that you are going to be happy, you are going to be emotionally fulfilled, but there's just, it feels like there's a choice that needs to be made currently. So what I'm going to do is read out this A Time to Give Rather Than Take card, and then we will end your reading here. New moon in Virgo. Where is it? Here it is. A time to give rather than take. When this card comes up, it's time for you to take stock of your situation. Where are you and where do you want to go? The new moon energy of this card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests you make that restart a clever one that's simple and well organised. Virgo also has strong health aspect to it. Oh, that's funny, and we're in Virgo season, so there may be something this month as well. Might be something surrounding the month of September and Virgo season. Virgo also has a strong health aspect to it. So if you've been unwell, this card suggests that your health is on the up. Virgo loves clean eating and alternative therapies. So add these into your routines now. However you've been feeling, if the situation is blocked at the moment, it could be that you're overanalyzing things or being too critical. It's time to ask less what someone else can do for you and think more about what you can do for others. Recommit to healthy morning and evening routines. So it can also mean gradual improvements are coming. Pay attention to detail if you want success. Be of service to others, and love and money will follow. And the person you're asking about is reliable. So if it's to do with like a connection. Virgo is the sign of health, service and analysis. Its energy is precise and has a feel of the harvest about it. When this card comes up, it could be that a wonderful bounty is coming your way. Yeah, so I do feel like you're going to, there is a positive outcome to this situation. It looks like you've been in like some kind of heavy energy that's now going to like start moving in a better direction. You're going to start feeling better. However, the energy of the new moon in Virgo is usually about getting your life in order. So that's what you need to do at the time of the Virgo new moon. And whenever else you pull this card. That's really funny. Yeah, you need to get things in order during this Virgo season. So during September. Because this could also mean like house and home. There may be like an energy of like needing to get more organised within your house and home, as well as like 10 of Cups can mean house and home. Right, I'm going to leave this reading here. I hope that it resonated. If it did, could you let me know in the comments down below, and I hope to see you in the next one.